If this tastes as good as it smells, I'd be drunk. Lorenzo Pazzaglia Sun-Gria is dangerously delicious. It's fruity, spiced, creamy, and bold in the best possible way. This may be my favorite Lorenzo Pazzaglia fragrance. I don't know. Come back and we'll discuss it a little bit more. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our brand new video, Smell Good with Jenna. I'm, of course, Jenna. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're into fragrance reviews, layering combos, and just smelling like you got your life put together, then you know what you got to do. Stay blessed, subscribe, like, comment. You know the drill. I forget the order. It's been a minute. It's hard recording videos and being a boss at my job, but I really want to get a whole bunch of summer fragrances still out to you guys. So we're starting off with Sun-Gria. So let's get right into it. If you're not new to my channel, you know I absolutely love Lorenzo Pazzaglia fragrances. It started off with Vampire Rum all the way down to Sun-Gria. If you're not new to the house, you've heard that summer staples that you should have in your collection is Sun-Gria and also Summer Hammer. And we'll talk about that obviously in another video. But Toxic Me, I had to try it out because, again, if I like the house, chances are I'm going to like the fragrance. So I don't test anything. I don't sample it. We just go ahead and blind buy it. Shout out to Scent Split because they sent another 15% off code. So I acted on it, even though I probably could have been a little bit more patient and found it a little bit cheaper elsewhere. But Toxic Me is like, you know what? It's sold out all over the place. We got to make sure we get it because that'll be it. So I wound up purchasing it. And when I first unboxed it and obviously smelled it, I was like, it's okay. But when I actually tested it out in the wild, man, this smells like you threw every fruit imaginable in a bowl and then poured Sun-Gria on it. It smells like a spiked punch. It's spiced sugar. I was like, oh, we're in trouble with this one right here. This was going to be one of my summer favorites. All right, so as always, you know we're gonna get into the notes. I won't mention them because I don't want to say the same tired joke, but as we know, Lorenzo Pazzaglia fragrances, the notes are very extensive. This is not your typical fruity fragrance such as Gerjoff Herba Pura or Tiziana Terenzi Kirke. It's so much more complex. It opens up with the notes of blood orange, mandarin, lemon, all the citrus notes, and this gives it this fizzy soft drink. And then as it dries down, you get more fruits that I can't decipher what I'm smelling at first, but then you get the grapes, which you don't really hear too often, grapes in a fragrance, at least I don't. Then you get peach, you get black currant. It's just a complete fruit ball. And then as it dries down some more, then you get the cinnamon and the cloves. And it doesn't, typically those notes you find it in more wintry fragrances, but this comes off more as like a spice sangria as opposed to a holiday drink. And then the dry down with the vanilla and the brown sugar, my goodness, it's just all these different notes that gives it this creaminess. I've never smelled anything like that. It's just, like I mentioned in the intro, if this tastes as good as this smells, I would be in trouble because I would definitely be intoxicated. I don't drink as much as I used to, but this one right here, it just smells like summer perfection and a punch bowl that I want some type of parts of. Incredible. So when am I rocking this? This is summer in a bottle. I'm wearing this at a barbecue. I'm wearing this at a rooftop, even brunch. This is for the person that enjoys fruity scents, but grown. It's not that juvenile fruity fragrance that a lot of us might get tired of. This is, like I said, grown. This is sexy. This is, it's fun. Anything where you want to make an impression, you throw this one on. In regards to performance and longevity, this is a beast mode. You're going to get hours out of this. People are going to smell you. Once it dries down, it calms down a bit, but it's something that you're going to smell all day. This actually performs better than a lot of the other Lorenzo Pazzaglia fragrances that I have that specifically has oud. This one is an absolute beast. So be careful. You don't want to spray too much. But a couple of sprays, this one is going to last you all day and turn a lot of heads. Trust me. Okay, so let's get into the layering combo. Ironically, I didn't know how to start with this layering combo just because there's such an array of notes, specifically fruity notes. You can go in any direction. Funny enough, I decided I wanted something juicy and bright to go with that vibe. Just a fruit bowl, spiced fruit bowl. So I decided to start off my layering combo with hemp's, sweet pineapple, and honey melon, which these notes are not nowhere near the fragrance. So it wasn't the exact match, but it gave it off the vibe that I was looking for. Then I paired it with the matching moisturizer to continue that fruitiness. And then I topped it off with my Blanc and Noire skincare Tropez body oil. It has the notes of dragon fruit, coconut, and a couple of other things, and some other fruits. I forget which fruits are in there, but again, it just, the whole vibe, the whole idea is contributing to that fruit bowl vibe this has going on. And then I topped it off with, obviously, Lorenzo Pazzaglia Sun-Gria. So I didn't do too much. If you guys are familiar with this fragrance and have layering combos, let me know what you're layering it with or would layer this with. But, you know, this is something that I can probably play up with a little bit more. I do have my favorite cinnamon body cream that I always go to from Fenty Skin. So that could be something that I use as my base and then something else. But this one, you don't really have to do too much. We always do layering combos to make our fragrances different, but this has so many different notes and a vibe that this is just perfect for on its own. So in regards to my recommendation and final thoughts on Sun-Gria, I love this fragrance. This is everything that I didn't expect when it came to a fruity fragrance. This might be, as I mentioned in the beginning, my favorite Lorenzo Pazzaglia fragrance. I mean, Vampire Rum had me in a chokehold, but this, the vibe that you get, it just takes you on this whole journey. Like I said, it's fruity, it's spiced, it's creamy. It lasts forever. It's just, you get a really good bang for your buck with this fragrance. If you're looking for a fruity fragrance or your next summer fragrance that's just different and complex, I definitely check out Lorenzo Pazzaglia Sun-Gria. That is my video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're familiar with the fragrance. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. Stay blessed, and always remember, the best compliment one can get is that you smell so good.